Good morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are safe and fine at home. So, welcome to the computer class. In our previous video, we had started our chapter number 5, Learning MS Excel 2010. Okay, this chapter was related to a new software, application software program, that is MS Excel. What was MS Excel? MS Excel stands for Microsoft Excel, and it was used to perform the calculations. In the previous video, we had studied how can we start the MS Excel. Okay, what are the ways to start the MS Excel? What are the components of MS Excel? How can we create a new file? How can we open the already made file? How can we insert, cut, copy, paste commands? What are the main components of MS Excel? So these were the topics that we had studied in our previous video. In today's video, we are going to study new topics, and the topic starts from column and row. What is it? Column, row. Okay. What are column and what are row? Columns are the vertical sections. What are these? They are the vertical sections. And what are rows? Rows are the horizontal sections. Okay, that are 180 degree to the length. Okay, so this is column, this is row. Now, how can we change the column width and row height? Column width and row height. Column width means this thing. Row height means this thing. We can change the column width and row height. But how can we do it? How can we are able to change it? So it is having few steps. The first thing about it is the default, or you can say the default column width is, like in others, default text color, default background color. In the same way here, default column width is default column width 8.43 characters. Actually, what is width here? Width is here means how many letters, how many characters we are able to type in that column. So it is default column width. So we can type by default 8.43 characters there. Okay, and default row height is equal to 15 points. What is it? 15 points. So default column width is 8.43 characters and default row height is 15 points. We can change it, but up to which limit we can change? So it is the limitation of column width and row height. We can change the highest, or I can say limitation of column width. Limitation of column width is 0 to 255 characters. How much? 0 to 255 characters. Means I can type the letters from 0 to 255. The range will be 0 to 255 characters. In the same way, we would have the range of the row. I am writing wrong side. Range, or you can say limitation. What is it? Range, and you can say the limitation. It is 0 to 409. What is it? 0 to 409. So the column width highest range is 0 to 255. It is the lowest, it is the highest. And for the row height, 0 is the lowest and 409 is the highest one. So here we talked about two things. What is the range of column width and row height, and what is the default value of column width and row height. Now other than this, suppose it is the default one and I want to change it. So how can I change it? Means how to change the column width and how to change the row height. So for this we should follow few steps, and they are, I am telling you, it is very easy to change the following things. How to change column width. So the first one is how to change column width. If I want to change the column width, so what I need to do, at first I have to click on home tab. Where I should click? I should click on, the first step is click on home tab. What you find there? Click on home tab. Okay, so when you will click on home tab, you will find a option there, format command. Which command you will find there? You will find a format command there. Okay, so when you will click on this format command, so you will find a option that is known as change column width. What is it? Change column width. Okay, so here you will find column width option. Okay, so if you want to change the column width, so you need to click on it. Okay, so it will show you a box there. What it will show you? It will show you a box there, and in that box you can type the value that you need to for your column. Okay, so these are the steps that you should follow for it. Okay, suppose you want to change the row height, so same steps are there. I am writing here downside. Row height. Click on home tab, then format command, then here you have to choose okay, these are the two boxes that will help you to make the change in the column width and row height. So in this way we are able to change the column width and row height. Okay, so these are the steps to change it. Now directly if you want to change the row height and column width, this is a column and this is a row, and directly if you want to change it, so you have to drag the row. Okay, you have to click on this row and you will drag the mouse pointer. So in this way, if you have dragged it up to this, so in this way you have increased the row height. And if you want to change the column width, so you have to click on this column and you have to drag the mouse pointer up to here. So in this way you can change the column width. So these are the direct steps to change the column width and row height. Next is how to automatically set the content. Suppose you want to change the row height and column width, but you want to set it for the whole worksheet. So what you need to do, you have to click here on select all button. What is select all button? Here you will find all the columns in the form of A, B, C, D. Here you will find the row numbers, means row headings. So you have to click on this select all button. Then at first you have to click on this select all button. Then you have to click on any header or any row heading. So the same means the default setting will be applied to the all cells of the worksheet. Okay. Next is how to insert rows, how to insert columns, how to insert a sheet. Okay, how to insert rows. Rows we know. Suppose this is my worksheet. In my worksheet, here I have 3 rows, 1, 2, 3 rows, 3 columns there, and I want to increase them more. What I am going to increase a row. I am going to increase the row. So I have to click the row heading. If I want to increase the row, so I will click on the row heading. These are the row headings. 1, 2, 3 are the row headings. A, B, C are the column headings. The letters are column headings. The numbers are row headings. So I have to click on any of the row heading. Okay. I will click here and directly if I want to insert, so I will right click. What I will do? Right click. So when I will do right click, so it will ask me insert row. Then it asks you 2 options, insert above, insert down. Insert means suppose I want to insert a row here, so it will ask you insert above means the row will be inserted here, and if I have chosen insert down below, so it will insert a row downside. Okay, so in this way directly you can insert the rows. Okay. Now if you want to follow the steps, so for this you have to click on home tab. On which command you have to click? You have to click on home tab. When you will click on home tab, here you have to click on insert tab. In which tab you have to click here? Here you need to click on insert command of home tab. Insert command of home tab. So when you will click on insert command of home tab means at first you have to click on home tab, then you will see insert command there. Then insert command you will find options there. Insert sheet rows. What you will find there? Insert sheet rows. So the place where you have placed the mouse pointer, the row will be inserted there. Okay, in this way we can insert a row. Next is how to insert columns. How to insert columns. If you want to insert columns, so you should follow few steps, and what are the steps that you need to follow? Same steps are there. If you want to insert a column, this is a worksheet, so you have to click on any column heading. Okay, you have to click on any column heading. Means before or after, if you want to insert any column, suppose you want to insert a column near B, so it will insert a column near B. Okay, so you have to place the mouse pointer here. Now right click, so it will ask you insert left or insert right. Means B के हमें left में insert करनी है या B के right में insert करनी है. So this you have to choose from there. So you are able to insert a column. Okay, the steps if you want to follow, so you have to click on at first the home tab. After this you have to click on insert command. Okay, if you have clicked here on column heading, so it will show you option insert sheet column. What it will show you? Insert sheet columns. And if you have chosen row heading, so it will show you insert sheets row. Okay, it will vary according to the selection. If you have selected the column heading, so it will show you insert sheet columns, and if you have selected insert their row heading, so it will show you insert sheet row. So in this way you can insert it. Now here you have chosen this, so you have to click on it, then you are able to insert the sheet in your worksheet. Okay, next is how to insert worksheet. This was how to insert column, how to insert row. The next is how to insert worksheet. What you have to insert there? How to insert the worksheet. If you want to insert any worksheet, so downside you are saying worksheet 1, worksheet 2, worksheet 3, and here you will find a plus sign there. So when you will click on this plus sign, so you are able to insert a new worksheet there. Okay, and if you want to insert a worksheet in between these two, so you have to do here right click, then it will show you insert a new worksheet option, then you will click on it, so a new worksheet will be inserted here. So in this way you are able to insert a column, you are able to insert a row, and you are able to insert a worksheet there. The next topic is how to merge cells. What is it? Merge means combine. Okay, suppose I have these two cells and I want to combine these all contents in one. Okay, so this is known as merging. Merge means jodna. What is split? Split means divide. Suppose there is a column or row, I want to divide it in 5 sections, so it is known as split. So got the difference between merge and split? If we are combining, so it is known as merging. If we are dividing, so it is known as splitting. Now, how to merge cells? So, if we want to merge the cells, so at first select the cells. The cells that you want to merge, select them at first. The second step is click on Home tab, where you have to click Home tab. Then click on Merge and Center command. Which command? Merge and Center command. So when you will click on it, so the cells that you have selected will get merged. Suppose this is a cell. Here I have written hello, and in another cell, okay, I have written here Sonu. Okay, and I want to combine, merge these two. So at first I will select these two and I will follow the steps like Home tab, then Merge and Center command. So they will appear in this form. Hello Sonu. So in this way the content will get changed. This is known as merging. It is how to merge the cells. Here we have merged the cells. Cells were 2. Now we had merged them and we had converted these two into one. It is known as merging. Next is how to split cells. Split means if we are dividing a cell in different sections, so it is known as splitting. Now how to split the cells? So if I want to split the cell, for that also I need to select. What I need to do? I will select the cell. I have selected the cell. Then same steps, click on Home tab. Then click on Merge and Center command. Okay. So the cells that I want to split. Okay, so when you will click on Merge and Center command, so in this way you will be able to split the cells. Okay, now you are able to split the cells. How you are able to split the cells? Now here you have not selected a number of cells. Here you have selected only a single cell because you want to split it. Now when you will click on merge and center command, so it will ask you in how many sections you want to split it. Suppose you have written here 5, so it will be split into 5 sections. Okay, so in this way you are able to split the cells. The steps are similar. If you want to merge the cells, so you have to select number of cells. Why number of cells? Because for merging we need more than one cells. Okay, and steps are select them, then you have to click on home tab, then merge and center command, so you are able to merge it. Now if you want to split it, so here you are going to split a single cell in multiple parts. So cell is same here, so you have to tell them in how many sections you want to split it. If you have written there 5, so it will be split into 5 sections. If you have written there 3, so the sections will be split in 3, and if you have written 2, so the sections will be split in 2. So in this way you are able to merge and split the cells. Okay. Now next is wrap text. What is it? Wrap text. What is wrapping? When we are having any gift and we are wrapping it with paper, okay, colorful paper, it is wrapping, means combining. We are binding it. It is known as wrapping text. A wrap text use here. Suppose some text are written. It is a computer. Okay, it is written there, and you want to wrap the text. Some is writing here, some are written here. So you want to combine them, okay, and you want to wrap the whole content into a one. So it is known as wrapping. Means here multiple lines of text you are combining into a one. Suppose it is written that it is written in different cell. It is written in different cell, it is written in different cell. Okay, and if you are going to merge it, so in one cell, suppose it is a downside, it will show you computer. Result I am writing here. It is a computer. It is known as wrap text. Here we have wrapped. We have combined all the texts that are near, and which will be wrapped? The one that we have selected will be wrapped into one row, in one row column intersection, means in a single cell. You are able to combine the different text that are in different cells. Okay, this is about the wrap text. And wrap you can also do with the steps that you had followed for the merge and center. Here also at first you have to select the text. The text that are in different cells, you have to select them. Then after you have to click on which command, which tab, you have to click on home tab. Which tab you need to click there? You have to click on home tab. Then here you will find a option there, wrap text. You will find there wrap text. So with the help of this wrap text option, you are able to combine the text that are in different cells, and it will combine all the text into a single cell. So this is about the wrap text. Okay, now the next topic is how to format numbers. What is it? How to format numbers. Actually, if you are going to format the numbers, means you are going to change the format of the numbers. Numbers are in different form. Number, currency, rupees. So in different forms we are having numbers. So if I want to format the numbers, so for this also I need to follow few steps. The steps are also similar to these. Here we have selected the cell, same cell options we need to click here. Okay, at first we will select the cells in which number, in which we are having number. Second is click on home tab. Okay, next third we have to click on which command? Format command. When you will click on format command, you will find a box there. Okay, and here you will find numbers. Right side number, you will find a arrow there. So you will, when you will click on this arrow, all the number format it will show you. Okay, so you have to choose any of the format of the numbers and click OK. So in this way you are able to format the numbers. So what are the steps that you will follow for it? You will follow here for a few steps. You have to select the cell, you will click on home tab, you will click on the format command, then you will see this kind of box. Here you will find this drop down arrow there, click on it, you will find all the number format there, select it, then click on OK. So in this way you are able to format the numbers. So this was about how to format numbers. Okay, so the topics that I had explained today in this video, you all have to revise these videos properly. You should watch the video attentively so that you are able to do the answers of the given questions. Okay, and everyone should leave a line space. After every answer, they will use blue black pen for every question and for every answer, and everyone will do the homework in beautiful handwriting. Okay, beta? Okay, thank you.